Hey, it's me again, Brad Reed, the Gaming Roll, and we are going to you already know what it is just by looking at the screen. The, the most wanted, the wanted Final Fantasy VII demo, which apparently a lot of people played if they went to like E3 or whatever. Who cares about those people? Like, this is my playthrough. I look at the demo. So, I already played through the demo once. At the time of this recording, I already played through it once, and I essentially played through what was classic mode, which that wasn't exactly what I thought it would be. Classic, it says classic is recommended if you want to focus on using commands in battle, but I didn't really feel that was the case. I didn't feel like that was the case for this game. It just felt like trying to describe it. It didn't exactly feel like Crisis Core, which I thought that's what it was going to be, or I thought it was actually going to be like ATB, like literal ATB battles, like the old days. It's not. It feels, I wouldn't say it feels awkward. It just doesn't feel like it really doesn't. It feels nothing like I thought it would be, because I was like, okay, it's either gonna be like Crisis Core or it's either gonna be like Crisis Core where I can enter commands and like Zack will and Cloud will just run around and execute said commands, or it's going to be an actual ATB battle system and things will happen more or less in real time. No, none of that. It didn't really feel like any of that to me. And I will also say that in that playthrough, I did explore I did pretty much look at a ton of eye candy for this game, and I went through it like it was an actual movie. And obviously, as they mentioned before, the story they did. I wouldn't say they changed the story. I would say more like they revised the story. So this is like Final Fantasy VII Director's Cut. Which, thinking of that now, I wouldn't mind them actually remaking Final Fantasy VII and then like applying said changes to the story. Like, okay, well, here, like, we included the original script and the original scenes in the old Final Fantasy game. That would be a good idea. I mean, milk Final Fantasy for all it's worth. Like, they did that for Final Fantasy 13. They did it for... Oh, poor Flower. They did it for Final Fantasy 13. They did it for Final Fantasy 15. Why not do it for this game? I mean, they technically milked this game as well, because we have so many extra stories before and after this game. Hi, it's Loveless. Well, it's the theater in Loveless. This also gives a much better, grander view of Midgar, and I appreciate that a lot. Like, this is a much grander view of Midgar. I was like, okay, like, it's not, because, you know, in all the games we played through, and including the movie, this place didn't look that big. This place really didn't look that big, or it really just felt like nothing else was important. I do wish for this scene here, and heck, I probably talked about that in the actual playthrough whenever I get this game. I wish Cloud did the thing like Zack does when he was on the train. If you watch the ending of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, Watch the ending of Crisis Core, and you'll see Cloud basically pray to his sword like Zack does, which Zack picked that up from Angeo. Man, they changed a lot of this. Because they gave Barrett tattoos, and he's not like top heavy. Like he's not like top bulky. Like, just look at this eye candy and things I can just slash. I would definitely hope for a ATB or turn-based battle Final Fantasy VII though.
Who goes there?
I'm still one of those guys that wants that. I'm not gonna say like, oh, well, this is horrible because of that, but
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
I mean, Barrett just walked past you guys and he didn't care, and y'all didn't care. But you're gonna get Cloud. Like I said, I do wish that there would be like a turn-based one. Just because I do want nostalgia, but I can deal.
Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
And it definitely looks like they're giving
freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead. Yeah. Enough of this.
He
Let's
kicked
go.
me. This honestly feels a lot more like Kingdom Hearts to me. Or, yeah, it feels like Kingdom Hearts. And see, look, check out the eye candy here. We never knew about there being soda machines, snack machines. Or that this was like an actual train station for other things. Like, we didn't know that this was like an actual train station. We thought like this was just like a freight train. It generally, well, for me, it gave, I shouldn't say we, it generally gave the impression that this was like a freight train, that we were on a freight train to the reactor. And Benora White, I believe that is a reference to Final Fantasy 15. I never played 15. Probably not going to play it for a while. Because I'm waiting on the price to drop. And
drop the weapon!
I still have some holdups about that.
This.
Yeah, what he said.
Get those other guys who just spoke! Oh, wait, never mind. We got this guy with the sword.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded.
Oh, that's what that
Bring
does.
it. Try harder. Nope. It's over.
And no, you can. They will attack you while off screen.
Let's try this.
Oh god, that's gotta hurt.
Nothing to it.
Get finished off while on the ground. I mean, Cloud just essentially cut you in half. What's also funny is that this Buster Sword is freaking sharp. After Angel never used it, and Zack used it a ton. Man, this thing is freaking sharp and sleek looking. Yeah, apparently, I guess this was like their advertising movie theater. It's an old camera. And you see the world through her eyes. And there's a 7. I'm surprised there's no Yozora. I'm surprised there's like no Yozora or Sora references or anything like that. Considering this realm that we're in, where everything seems to cross over now. Shinra construction. I wish I could read the kanji, right? Wish I could read that kanji. What we do for Magar and you. Merging innovation with creation. If you find boxes with the Shinra logo, I just slash anything anyway. I mean, it's like this is where I get like Devil May Cry feel from. Is like you just smash everything. Because in Devil May Cry, like, if you wanted to make sure you met the orb quota so you could get your S rank in missions, you needed to make sure you smashed everything. Because so there will be orbs like hidden in random stuff. So you just go like,
what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
It's like I'm a mercenary.
Enjoy the work.
Like that's how mercenaries are. So I mean, you shouldn't get mad.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud? Oh, they've almost got the door. We're doing this. We're really doing it. Man, I think I'm gonna be sick. You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud?
It's like, why? It's like give Barrett sunglasses for no reason. Like, you just gotta make him that bad. You just gotta make him.
Come on, nobody do something
bad.
this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
I don't care, dude. Like, if anyone was complaining, like, oh, the story's not, like, oh, the characters aren't done correctly, like the original game. It's like, I say otherwise. They clearly pegged these characters correctly, if not better.
Be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
Iconic scene. The iconic scene. This is also done very well. Like, you just go straight into combat. Like, there's no like, because there's not too many games. I mean, there's not too many games I can think of outside of like action games and RPGs like Kingdom Hearts, which is there anything that will like literally like shift straight into battle mode without like having to load stuff? Because I mean, like, even because like people say, like, I think someone told me like, oh well, Tales of Zestiria and Berseria didn't really have didn't have to load stuff, but actually they did, because you would just attack an enemy and then like they would load like 5 others into the zone, like into the battlefield. Here it's just like very much like Kingdom Hearts. Enemies walk into the corner. All right, battle time, and there's no like load. There's no like load screen for it. I'm probably never going to use lock on for this.
Get him, boy!
Guess you're first. No holding back.
Hey!
Looks like you're next. Burn. Not bad.
I'm taking more damage because I'm in this normal mode. And it looks like they changed my buttons. I would be used to pressing. I'm so used to pressing circle. I guess that's why they're so more. Like, they're more generous with giving potions.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
There's gonna be a lot of people compare. I know when a lot of people do this playthroughs of this, they're gonna be comparing this to the original FF7. I feel like I would probably not be any different. I'm trying to figure out when this. Don't think I'll like.
Not so fast. We've got company.
The cute doggo! Well, the cute experimented doggo.
Should be easy. Here it comes. Was never in doubt.
That for me. It's like so much damage there. And the doggo. I'm probably being shot in the back. It's kind of hard for me to watch, like, where things are coming from. I'm not exactly used to this camera yet. Maybe if there was like a radar or something that says like, oh well, enemies are here. Like, be like enemies that you saw visibly, like the cloud could keep track of them.
There's one! Get him!
Brace yourself. Not bad.
Hey, look at all this stuff you can slash. Oh, I thought that was something special. Like, wait, what the heck is that? It's just a spotlight.
You know what to do. Now go.
See you later!
Come on, Cloud!
Pick up the pace.
Honestly, all I really love about this is the eye candy. Like, I am loving the eye candy that I'm seeing here.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
How does he
Different reactor, different layout.
How does he not know that
Depends on
Cloud
who's
is like getting random
Never seen one
like
this,
headaches?
But I'll manage.
In 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! We'll
And I
wait.
appreciate this music.
It's over.
That's my line.
And I believe this is the gimmick that they gave the characters. Was like giving them various abilities. Something I have to get used to.
We can take him. Make it rain.
You've got this. Let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
Look at it. Hey. If only you could read what the boxes say. Like one of them says, like, "Oh, to Nomura, to this guy."
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes.
They're like addressed to
Maybe no one else
Nomura.
at command will talk to us.
Like addressed
What
to
can you do?
random Final Fantasy characters.
And we're good.
Careful in there.
If only you could play as Biggs and Wedge. I mean, Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. I mean, clearly they look capable. They clearly look capable. Okay, prohibited items. Flammable substances. Toxic substances. Corrosive agents. Unauthorized dangerous goods. And we have a lot of chairs. I could sure use one of these.
Security is only going to get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
You're the one who caused the mistake, huh?
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Also, Cloud only has one materia slot in his Buster Sword. Oh no, he only has one materia slot in his Buster Sword. He started out with 2! Where's his other materia? Nah. Minor details. Also, it's not linked. Is it? Yeah. This is why I would love to have a director's cut. Like, make the original Final Fantasy VII, and then you like put in these scenes.
These
and
sewer
like, this
rats
is
appear to
director's
call
cut.
themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't
Their
care.
language.
You do realize what Mako is, don't you?
Well, technically,
Mako
I
is
hated
the
Mako.
lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
See that again.
Get out.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
I love this. And here's essentially what really changes the game.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc?
Never
One
mind.
false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Ah! I love this character interaction. I wonder if you can like edit their costume, edit their looks. I mean, that would be a bit much, but I wonder if you can. Hey, yeah, this is
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now? For the real show.
Bring it. Steady.
Want some more?
That it?
You're up.
Hang back.
Yeah, I'll do it. Time to fry.
yeah, you're supposed to switch based on the battle situation.
Do your job.
Shut up and move over. It's over. See ya.
Oh, he has jump attacks.
No thing.
Wait, couldn't he have just jumped up there anyway then?
Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
Couldn't he have just... Couldn't Cloud have just jumped up there and dealt with him himself? You mean I didn't have to switch to Barrett? Like he literally just jumped and like, yo. And I mean like Devil May Cry jump. Or Kingdom Hearts jump. I guess I should keep the games in the
Look what we have
same
here.
The lasers.
company. I don't know.
Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
I thought Cloud had green eyes. Or do we not notice?
He's a natural.
It's probably, I would imagine like there will be some sort of trophy for this. Like getting through this like quickly.
Not too shabby.
And without damage. Without taking damage.
You're doing good, soldier. Okay, let's see what's up next. More of the same. Come on, then. Pretty easy, right?
I wish I could just dodge roll through them.
You okay?
No.
Pay more attention.
Shut up. Like the pattern does throw me off of it. See?
Relax.
See?
Cool.
Hey, it's like, okay, I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna go 3 and then I can go. I was like, nope. And Barrett, stop looking at my butt.
Phew. Well, I'm glad that's over with. And we're almost at our objective.
Like, I bet there's like, I literally bet there's like some sort of trophy that says,
They don't call those things
take no damage during that laser grid.
Squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Ah! We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Calling fire.
Hey! It's not moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you got. Sorry.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain.
Fuck on me! Whew, gotta love it! What's up now? Stay down, asshole! This is gonna sting!
It's using this. It's also using a better version, the stagger mechanic from Final Fantasy 13.
Now's our chance. Go.
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this! What are you, 20-something?
First. Huh? Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank.
Yeah.
Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Yeah, it's like just give him ammo. I was like, I should have asked for more money. Just give him ammunition to tease you.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
I also like that this is a feature that just pressing the run button while on the ladder, it'll just have you slide.
Hurry it up.
Like that is definitely a feature that a lot of games miss out on.
Jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
Huh, more like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. We'll leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Yeah. The end, there's still a lot more, so this is nowhere near the end. We got, like, you gotta actually set the bomb and get out of the place first.
Run like you can. It's over.
I'm glad Barrett still has infinite ammo, even if he has to reload now.
You think if we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No, the pump would suck us back up.
How comforting.
That's that.
I mean, look at him do that up slash. Oh, there's one.
I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could.
There are a lot more items.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
I'm surprised they didn't give you like a save point for this. Like you're like, oh, well, you want to save your game?
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job.
He's like, yes. A black feather. So we're gonna take into account that Crisis Core did happen.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
20, 30 minutes. I don't think we need that much time. 30 minutes is I feel like 30 minutes is generous.
Pretty cocky, ain't you? You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plated, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Come on. It's on you.
All right, watch it learn. Bringing the heat. Time to fry. Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up.
Shit hurts, don't it? You're up.
My turn. Don't overdo it.
Yeah. Gotta win this one for the flag.
This is crazy, to be honest.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Oh, there's a field generator. I didn't know that earlier.
Burn. Bingo. Focus on that core.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
That's like you can be drowned.
Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it.
Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now!
Just shoot! Okay. Focus. Find a way. Keep it together.
All right! Watch and learn! Damn pain in the ass!
God dang it.
Up and away! Enough with all the barriers! Damn it! Gotta do something about that barrier first! Give them hell!
I got this.
Fire everyone on!
Shit.
You scared of something?
Think it through. Bring it. That's doing right. Focus and find a way.
Sure am glad I paid you a fortune in this.
You ain't paid me yet.
Ow.
Gotta heal up. Think it through. Bring it.
Wow, you get like no time. I had like no time to dodge, really.
Don't overdo it.
I'm putting an end to this shit. You stubborn piece of shit. Here it comes. You got this.
Taking over. Don't just fight. Adapt. It's on you.
Yeah, I'll do it. That all you got? Damn pain in the ass.
It's not really fair. It's really not fair in terms of how I'm trying to get an attack in and I can't get one.
You ain't stopping us.
Oh, it becomes immune.
I got you.
Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance.
So it becomes immune to lightning damage while it has the barrier up. I had no idea. I kind of just stuck with Cloud my first one.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Come on, hit. Now, get in there and do some damage. I'm counting on you.
Why? We had no time.
Let's do this. Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already! Too bad.
So it whiffs because of the darn environment?
Before it fires again.
Give them hell.
Taking over.
The EM field is really what's kicking my ass.
Heal up and regroup. Now you're in for it. Need to do something about these wounds.
Because the game ended. Yeah, I know.
Gotta be careful. Incoming. Take cover.
There's really no other option?
Wanna get shot? Be my guest. Now, go!
That gets that actually is getting on my nerves.
I'm waiting. Military-grade armor and a reactor? It's readying that laser. Don't try to run for it.
You neither, Merc.
Deal with that.
Yes, it's my turn.
Strike now, before it fires again.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Merc. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up! And that's a problem! Can keep going if I heal up. Want some more? You got this!
I got this. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
It just keeps going. Well, I get no chance to do anything I want, you know?
tell me twice.
So long. Brace yourself. Gotta heal up. There goes another. Now's our chance to do some real damage. Don't overdo it.
I think I was level 9 when I finished this. When I beat this boss.
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
It made this fight more epic though.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Wedge should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Yeah, it's like everything I was trying wasn't working. I was doing that I like how the timer conveniently stops just for this scene. Wait, which way am I supposed to go? This way, right? Nope, I go this way. Oh, I only played through the demo once, so I don't memorize this. I don't like memorizing stuff.
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero!
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Well, your ankle seems fine compared to the actual game.
Come this way! This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on! Don't look back! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
What if there's like a secret if you decided to go back?
We're running out of time!
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Barrett!
I've got you covered! Find us a way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
I'm so used to just going into the command menu. I'm not used to the shortcuts. I am not used to using shortcuts. Hey, it's not like that's the only thing. Is like it's not like Kingdom Hearts where you need the shortcuts just so you can cast your spells. Eric, come on!
Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. This thunder I hear?
Come on. Hang back. Sloppy.
Gotta love it.
Let's finish this. Enough.
I never noticed that chest.
Heads up. We gotta move.
It's over. Enough. Was never in doubt. In its first action. No holding back. It's over.
Oh right, in Punisher mode he counterattacks when he on a guard.
Concentrate. That it? It's on you.
About damn time.
Steady, whatever. That it?
Suck on this! Give them hell!
Let's do this. Calling fire. Come on. All right. Going in. Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it. How'd you like that?
No time to celebrate.
Sure there is.
And if you wait until the timer blows, all you see is just basically the bomb blows up and it says game over. It'll pretty much do a Resident Evil thing. So yeah. Also, that bomb sucked. So yeah, this is the big surprise for me. Like, what?
Sir,
The bomb was a dud? So he just basically remote controls the security robots to destroy the place. This is why we need Final Fantasy VII, like the original, and just basically call it Final Fantasy VII Director's Cut.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Cut CP now.
Doors open! We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people!
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
I enjoy this dialogue a lot.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright,
Yeah,
come on.
boss. Oh. That is pretty epic. Like, oh, here, have a flower. So, yeah, I keep forgetting that Punisher mode is like, if you hold guard, you get counterattack. Like, you do a counter. It looks so good, doesn't it? Okay, so he has like blue-green eyes now. Like there's a green hue in his eyes. Instead of like his eyes just being like straight up green. At least on my TV, that's what it looks like. So maybe I'm not seeing things correctly. Probably not. So yeah, we have the FF7 remake and FF7 Remake Digital Deluxe Edition, which gives you a digital art book, a digital mini soundtrack, Cactuar's a summon, Carbuncle's a summon. What was funny was I do remember like reading elsewhere that they had like mini Chocobo as Chocomog or mini Chocobo as a summon instead. So I don't know what the deal is on this whole thing. The other thing is that okay, so I do remember hearing that they're not going to release this game like as a full thing because they have to because they're redoing the entire story, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Personally, I don't want to get the game right away. I don't want to get the game on release day or like right away. I want to wait until they finish the whole thing. Because while I understand that they're essentially doing like what the Dot Hack series has done for like 2 different game series with like the original well, not even the original Dot Hack because the Dot Hack started long before then, but like Dot Hack Infection and then like the Dot Hack GU, which is pretty much the only thing I can think this generally would reference, or just for the most part like a lot of old games with, and then you could buy an expansion pack. I'd rather just wait until they have the full thing released and then just buy it as a whole there, Because I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit around and be like, all right, I finished part 1. Now I have to wait 6 months to a year for part 2. And then usually at that point, for me, it's like, oh yeah, I can't wait for part 2. Part 2 comes out. I never buy it. Like I never end up buying it, or I just miss out on it completely. And then I come back to it like 3 years later, and it's like, oh well, we finished the game a long time ago. I don't want to do that. I just want to I want to get the entire game as a whole. That's my take on it. It's nothing against like, oh well, this game sucks because they're gonna show that. It's nothing like, oh, this game sucks because they're cutting the game into portions just so they can make more money and blah blah blah. I don't care. I mean, they're obviously gonna milk the game for all it's worth at the end of the day anyway, because that's what they do for all games. We're in the year 2020. That's what happens for a lot of games. But this is my whole thing, is that I just wanted to wait till they finish the entire thing so I could just play it from start to actual finish. Like start to the actually end of the game. If you like, I think everyone understands what I'm getting at here. It's like I want to do that. Not be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. To be continued in part 2. Dang it! 2 years later. Anyway, that is the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Oh, I should give my thoughts on the difficulty, because I talked earlier before about classic difficulty. I'm not exactly happy that classic difficulty essentially threw the game into easy mode. And as I mentioned before, it didn't feel like, oh, well, this is focused on so you could enter more commands. It did not feel like that at all. It felt nothing like that. Like, in fact, it felt just like normal mode. Classic mode felt just like normal mode, just with a higher difficulty. So I didn't really feel like a sense of ATB, or the old school, as some people have noted that what classic is supposed to be. I didn't feel that at all. If I was to say, it would be like maybe a glorified Crisis Core, maybe. But even still, like it didn't feel like, oh, this is so I can focus on entering commands. I still didn't really enter commands. Like, I was still slashing away. Normal mode? I'm glad that I can obviously see that they want to put more focus into, like, okay, you need to utilize everything you have into this system. So like, okay, you have another party member, make use of him or her. You have other abilities, make use of them. Which I honestly don't like switching between characters. I would love it for, while the AI does basically fight, attack and defend, it's not as well as I would hope. Like, they're not gonna sit there and just like, they're not really gonna, I can't really like count on them to do the job. And the best way to describe it is, I feel like I'm controlling a multi-part robot when I'm in battle, and there's more than like different types of enemies. It's like, okay, I need to switch. It's like, okay, well, Cloud is like my right arm, and then Barrett would be my left arm. I was like, oh, well, this, or he would be like the left leg. Like, okay, well, oh, well, this enemy's here. Oh, well, I better switch to this. That's essentially how I felt about going through the combat and switching between characters. It's like, okay, well, who do I have to deal with this? Okay, I have this character. And it does kind of It does kind of bother me because I saw Cloud jump into the air to attack certain enemies. And I'm sitting there like, okay, well, why don't you just do that for the sentry guns? Like, well, I was sitting there like, why don't you just do that for the sentry guns? I mean, what's stopping him from going, whoop, slash? Like, no, I could see it in future battles, and this is based on my knowledge of FF7, where there's going to be literal enemies that are going to be outside of your range, and they probably won't bring back all the materia that was in the original game. So I probably won't see long range materia, which that basically allowed your physical attackers to be like, okay, well, we can attack from any range whatsoever, so it doesn't matter if you're in the air or on the ground. If it doesn't matter if you're like in the air out of our range or whatever, we can still hit you. Which if they did throw that in there, I just imagine Cloud like swinging out like sword waves towards the enemy, and it's for some reason still not effective. Anyway. That's about it. I really enjoy the eye candy. I enjoy that there's more to the battles than what they give. I'm not fond of the stagger system because that just gives me dreaded memories of Final Fantasy XIII's series and trying to mess with that. Where it's like, oh, the enemy staggered. Now you can inflict a ton of damage. Quick, get to it. I hated Final Fantasy XIII's battle system for a lot of reasons, and I never want to go back to it. I never want to go back to that battle system ever. To me, that felt like a horrible battle system. Other people will probably say otherwise, will say different, but I did not like that system. If anything, I would rather, if we're gonna do if the game said classic and it goes back to ATB, Final Fantasy X-2 is what I feel the perfect example of ATB. I like ATB at its finest. It had charge times for moves. You had charge times for moves. Certain moves would give you a longer ATB after use. Even items had a wait time. And you can interrupt actions while they're occurring. So yeah, I prefer that. Anyway, I don't think there's much else to talk about for Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. That's it. I don't even know when this video will go up. I am Brad Reed again, I will see you guys next time. Peace.